Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Season 23, our Michael Jordan era of the SWBL, here at the Blur in St. Louis, Missouri. My name is Sam Skibby, Commissioner of the SWBL, and we are so excited to kick off this season with an incredible Game 1 matchup between the SWBL Astros and the SWBL Expos. The Expos have won a championship in 2020 and are hungry to get out of the basement the past couple of years in the standings as they look to make a splash again here in a pre-weekend game. As for the Astros have made the playoffs 2 years in a row and are looking to be that cornerstone playoff team and join the Big Three. Preseason power rankings have them at 4. Is this the year the Astros finally break out and get to the final round of the SWBL playoffs? Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. On to our announcers. We have Brett Spencer and Peter Light on the call for SWBL Game 1, Season 23.
And welcome to the Blur for Game 1 of Season 23.
23.
On a beautiful Friday night in the Skibby backyard. I'm Peter Light, sitting alongside Brett Spencer. Brett, how you doing?
You know, I'm here, and we're all very happy to be here. Everyone's excited tonight. Like, it's a perfect day. Like, we weren't really sure we were going to get this game in with the rain last night, but the field looks great, and the players are here, and they're warming up. How about you? You ready to go?
Oh, I'm excited. You know, walking back here, it's just like it always is. Seems like yesterday we were wrapping up Season 22. Astros and Expos are ready to go. And we're going to get started here. But first, we'd like to thank our presenting sponsor, Four Hands Brewing Company. Thanks for treating our players like celebrities. Check them out at their new Chesterfield Valley and Kirkwood locations. Four Hands Brewing, a company, ales without borders.
Yeah, they have a new place in Kirkwood, which is
Right with a Peacemaker.
Glorious.
Yeah.
So good. And so we have the Expos and Astros facing off. And the Expos have quite a history in the Game 1, huh?
They have been a part of it, I think, since its initiation, commonly playing the Astros.
Yeah, they've done pretty well. They've done pretty well. I think they have won, I believe they've won 2 or 3, and they've lost 1. But historically, the Expos hold their own in the first game. Maybe not so much the rest of the season, but honestly, in the first game, they look like contenders.
They certainly get up for it. And talk about the Astros a little bit. They are the away team here. 3 playoff appearances in the last 4 seasons. Last year had a big win against the Twins, 6-5. So they're capable of anything.
Yeah, and you see those blips every once in a while, but the Astros have put together a few years of success that they're looking to take that next step this year and push into the playoffs a little deeper. And I think with Cam holding down the rotation, and yeah, gotta listen to Jeremy do that though.
Can't start the season without it.
But with the Astros, they really want to start off this year hot. Like waiting, losing this game 2-3 weeks before the regular season, it's a wait.
It's a lot to think
about, and it affects the rest of the year too.
So the Expos will take the field. Of course, Jimmy Nelson on the mound after a pretty typical season last year. Led the league in innings pitched and strikeouts. Also faced the most batters.
Wouldn't really expect anyone else on the mound for them right now.
Nope, we got Jack Light playing right field, and Matt Germer will be playing left.
Yeah. Defensively, I think overall they looked pretty good last year. I haven't looked up the errors that they had last year, but I mean Germer's usually pretty sure-handed.
They did okay. 11 errors last year, but who was second was the Astros with 5. But I would say a lot of those errors are avoidable.
Drinking related, I think, for the Expos.
Why do you think Jack Light's in right field? He can't drink.
And Jack had a great year in the field last year. He looked very good, much improved.
Speaking of looking good, Jimmy Nelson's painting the corner there a few times, and that knuckleball's moving as Cole Layton steps up to the plate. Had a solid season last year, finished 4th in hits, homers, and runs. Last couple of years, he's played at an all-star level.
Yeah, he has. Continually leader of the strikeouts as a pitcher, and honestly up there as a hitter too. But this is a game between the Expos, who are in the Corner Pub division, and the Astros, who are in the Kettering Ice Center division. So it's not an interdivisional play, but it's a exciting first game nonetheless.
And as always, the divisions seem to be pretty evenly split the way we divide them out. So I wouldn't say there's really much of an advantage to any particular team.
No, and like you said, any given team can beat any team. The Astros beat the Twins last year. The Expos beat the Yankees last year.
That's right.
So anyone can win at any time. And here we go. First pitch.
And folks, you know we do have the 55 mile per hour speed limit. So that first pitch is actually 2 balls. Full count before you know it. Oh, he pops one deep, and it's going to be a chance for Jack Light. Oh, we can't make the play. And Cole is going to go to third.
Overran just a little bit, but
I think he got there. See if they score that as a triple or an error. I'm sure on the move. Maybe a little sun.
That would be up to the score.
We'll leave that to
scorekeeper.
Sam.
Yeah. But Cam Smith comes up to bat. You know, last year he was 8th in home runs, 28th in average. You got to think he's wanting to get on base a little bit more and help his team out. But putting it over the fence, Cam does that among the best.
Yeah, you know, as a team, the Astros 8th in OPS, so not a lot of home run power as they make Cole Layton go back to second base. Seems like he wasn't halfway there. They're also tied. It's ball at the middle, and that's going to be an out. And Cole is back to second. Pitcher's poison. Get the ball to the pitcher's mound for the out.
I mean, effective, but who knows?
Oh,
Jimmy
and Jimmy
pushes
out, sends one
down
deep.
the line, and it's gone.
He slapped a tariff on that ball and sent it straight to China. Manager perspective, but also as a player. Oh, Nelly! And that's why he's taking control as a player, as he gives the Astros a 3-0 lead.
Lead by example.
That'll bring Cole back up to the plate, and he's going to, oh boy, that's way up there. Jack Light's going to make the play. That'll get the Expos out of the inning. Astros put up 3.
If you look back at the defensive aspect of the games, you know, that first semi quote unquote error by Jack, whether it was an error, whether it was it was a catchable ball, but that changed the inning. They put up 3 instead of 0.
It is. It's a game changer. A judgmental stat, but it can really change the dynamic of a game.
Yeah, even if it's a hit, which it very well could have been. It was shot up there really high, and it kept drifting on Jack. But, you know, you make that play, it makes a little bit of a difference. So I think, you know, Jimmy Stout now is going to take the mound.
That's right, and you'll see the players get together for the ball pickup. That ball pickup is brought to you by Trolley Pub STL. Book your ride today at trolleypub.com/St. Louis and celebrate with your friends, family, or coworkers riding the historic streets of St. Louis. But stay safe out there. Jimmy Stout's going to warm up. He was one of 2 pitchers on the mound for the Astros last year, along with Cam Smith. Had 17 innings pitched. Tied for 7th in strikeouts, 18th in ERA. He's looking to bounce back here against Sam Eichenlaub.
To them, not just on the field, but I think he works real. He slaps one toward Cole. I mean, Platinum Hands Cole couldn't handle that one. I don't think anyone could have. That was pelted.
Right.
But last year, 17 innings pitched, 18th in ERA, as that's pushed down the line. Looks like he was safe.
Looks like they're calling out. Oh, he throws one
Pushes
to
it.
center, and that's gone. Cam Smith can't get there in time.
Puts the Expos on the board.
Oh, it's pop up to center. Cam's going to call it. Oh, and he's going to drop it. Now that one I think they would call an error.
Yeah, you kind of have to at that point. Hit your hands.
Yeah, unfortunately, 8 games.
Due to the rain. And he tops it to Cole.
That'll end the inning.
Jimmy gets out of it. They're usually in the games.
Oh, and that
Especially-
ball. You know, Brett, that ball went further into outer space than Katy Perry.
pushes
Ground
it.
it out to Germer. Makes a play to Jimmy Nelson. 1 out.
Every ground ball. He'll go on his
Yep.
knees.
And he ropes it down the line. That's a fair ball. You know, a younger Benware might have tried for second.
Cole last year, 4th in hits, home runs.
Ooh. Quick inning.
And when he's hot, like,
Oh,
yeah.
and maybe a line drive every once in a while. Oh, and that'll take him down. Good pitch there by Jimmy to get out of the inning.
So,
No runs scored.
oh, there's a strikeout. That is a sponsor by SWBL. So SWBL is now our strikeout donation.
Great
so
move. Great
now
move, SWBL.
that's brought to you by SWBL Cannabis Dispensary, our philanthropy sponsor for season 23. SWBL will be donating money to charity for every strikeout thrown in 2025. SWBL provides a clean, curated selection of premium cannabis from the best brands across the country, including its exclusive brand, Sense. SWBL has specialists at each location, always available in person to help guide a memorable and lightning experience for customers. Visit them at any of their St. Louis and Missouri locations. And that brings up Cam, which
Fair ball.
was a question I had for you.
He's going to second. At point in time to get to second there. Oh, he's going to have to run that one out. Safe at first, and Jimmy's hustling to second base on the overthrow, and that'll score another.
Right there. All right, good catch, good catch. That didn't count.
Ooh,
Just waves
takes
at
that
it.
one away. They'll strand a guy on third, but they did get one run to make it 5-2.
He's a slap hitter when he wants to be. I think that's very effective in this league, especially with 3 defenders out there.
Yeah, in most cases, that right fielder's more so in left center or even center field.
Yeah.
Oh, that's got some spin on it. And they're gonna, looks like it was an out.
Yeah.
Another quick inning here.
Play by Cole. Sunday at 2:30, I believe, we'll be live streaming. It'll be the Orioles versus the Rockies.
Cam sends one way up there. Jack Light gets under it, makes the play.
Good play.
I think the high school ladies will like that play by Jack. Put it on TikTok. Needed to throw the next pitch.
He is, that's for
Oh,
sure.
hits one down the
Good
line.
play by Germer.
Oh, I think he got him.
He got him.
Good
Great
by
play.
Germer. Got the out at first.
That's a highlight reel play right there.
It is. Hey,
Jeremy or Jack Light. Could they provide the spark that they need?
maybe Kevin Weetucker.
Jimmy tops it down to Cole. Makes the play.
One down, one to go for this inning. See if he can do it again.
And he puts it.
Hey, and that ball is the G spot because I don't think any of us are finding that.
The Astros have good play by Jimmy.
Germer tried to do a little shenanigans there to distract Jimmy, but he was on the play, and that's going to end the bottom of the fourth. The
Go to the
Expos
last
put up
inning.
one. We're going to go to
Last
the
inning.
top of the fifth, or Ketting division. The Marlins don't seem to be getting a lot of respect in the preseason voting as Benware grounds out to Jack Light, who makes the play to Jimmy Nelson.
Oh,
Cole sends one to deep center.
that's a
And
big
boom
run
goes
there.
the dynamite. Cam finds the gap in left center for a single.
on the opposite side, pitcher-wise. He's done great.
That is very true.
He's held the Expos to 2 runs. Not that they're one of the top-tier offenses like the Yankees, but I mean, holding anyone to 2 runs in this league is an accomplishment. As it's the last inning, let's do the other sponsors here. Huge thank you goes out to Johnny Pops and Logex for sponsoring a home run derby and Monday BBQ.
Oh!
Sam is on the board.
Sorry to interrupt, but that ball was crushed as Cam jumps over the fence trying to catch it.
That was a Nick Castellanos moment.
That was.
Yeah, we could have just went straight through it.
The lead is 2.
Johnny Pops is our go-to for favorite sweet treat where you can taste the difference with real ingredients and a burst of flavor. Johnny Pops, a better pop for a better world. And if you are listening right now, sign up for the Home Run Derby. It's online. Sam has probably posted in the chat. Venmo him the Skibby Wiffle Ball League $5 and you can participate.
Oh!
Jimmy
Curls around the...
Jimmy curls around. So that's a home run. They are now down 1 with 0 outs.
Wow.
In the bottom 5th.
They're doing what they needed to do as the home team here in the last inning.
And
Oh, wow.
you look back now, that Cole Layton home run, just that one extra one.
Means a lot.
It does. And here's where the nerves really start to get you.
Do you think about a pitching change, Brett? Oh, what a pitch. Love it.
That's one that it makes me nervous to change the
Yeah.
way Jimmy has pitched so far, but you have to think about it if you're Ben Ware.
Yep. Jimmy's pitched well enough with enough movement here, I think, to keep it going.
Yeah, I think you just roll with him. If it was me, I think you just say this is your game type thing.
That's right.
And at the same time, you're hoping to conserve Cam's innings for later in the year, I would assume. Evan stays alive.
Oh! What'd you think? That was foul? What do you think?
It's
At
hard
first
to
thought it was
tell.
foul.
At first, I thought it was foul,
They're probably gonna look at us.
but if you have your own,
Wasn't as clear as the previous one.
unfortunately, if you have your own team,
We call that a foul ball. We're gonna keep going here, folks.
yeah,
Ooh, that one almost snuck back in. Seems like we could use a taller foul pole.
Right.
Might help.
we'll put that in. Put that in for next year.
Yes.
In addition to the bells on the bases.
There's a strikeout. Expos are down to the last out with Matt Germer coming to the plate. A lot of what ifs here.
But like I can't tell like how because it looked like it went like a little bit past it.
Takes ball 1 down in the dirt. You can hear a pin drop right now.
You see how everyone, they obviously it's a fun league,
The
but
moment.
one win and one loss is big in a 10-game season, and especially if it's shortened to an 8-game season. So this is the difference for some teams making it in the playoffs.
Swings another one away. As the Expos are down to their last strike here. Yeah, we're going to see some of the nastiest pitches that Jimmy's been saving in his arsenal. Thinking the over-the-top
I
dropper.
think you have to give them that one after the last one. Yep.
And there it is. As the Astros survive a nail-biter here, taking down the Expos. He did by the score of 6-5.
Jimmy Stout here, the Four Hands player of the game for Game 1, Astros at Expos. Jimmy on the mound, pitched to Jim. It was a low-scoring affair, but it was also a tight one. Just what'd you have working on the mound, Jimmy?
Yeah, I felt good out there. First of all, I was just happy to be back at the board. I can't believe the season's already here. Field looks great. Yeah, I felt good. Kind of made it closer at the end, but had great defense to back me up. Our fence was rolling today, and yeah, I was just thinking about my girl Sydney Sweeney at home, and this one's for her.
All right. With that, Jimmy is also the Andy's Frozen Custard Player of the Day, so he has somewhere to take Sydney on the next date.
Yes, sir. Can't wait.